Look here, I already did Miss Haley's. Ma'am, put your phone down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just
Okay.
don't text and stuff while we in court.
Mm.
I was waiting to see, you know, I was just waiting. I was wondering if Miss Wilson was going to unmute herself and apologize to the court.
I'm sorry. I just picked my phone up. I have an interview to be at. And I'm not going to be able to make it. So.
And apparently you blaming that on me.
No, ma'am.
Well, your attitude sucks. You talking to me random. You talking to me like I'm on the street. You talking to me like I ran into you in the neighborhood. You talking to me like I'm not Judge Lenise Bryant. So the fact that you scheduled an interview on the same day that you had court, that sounds like a poor choice and a bad decision. That sounds like a poor choice and a bad decision.
I did not schedule my.
All right, guys, welcome back to Mr. Nobody's Court. And I got one for you that's going to blow your mind. One thing I got to say, when you have a court hearing or a court case coming up, make sure you show up in a professional manner. I've been watching videos all morning, be honest. And each and every time the defendant show up, unprofessional, bonnets, and I've been it's been a women's court. I don't know why, but they had bonnets on, shorts, shirts that's showing too much cleavage. One lady sitting in the bed, one lady laying down, one lady driving. You have to show up in a professional manner or they are going to go ham on you. This judge do not play. Judge Bryant do not play. Do not come up here. Do not come in her courtroom. She will not play with you, and this lady tried it. So y'all buckle up and watch how Judge Bryant checked this young lady, and should be a warning to you all. But don't forget, hit that subscribe, like, and share, and let's get it rolling. Court is in session.
Okay. Blessed assurance. Let's try Miss Wilson again.
Okay.
Karen alert.
And then we could bring Miss Modrick out because she's finished.
Okay.
Miss Wilson, we can't even
Look at her
see you,
sitting in the
ma'am.
dark.
What's going on?
Why was she sitting in the dark? You see that?
Yeah. Zoom court has lost its appeal. Zoom court has lost its appeal. We're going to be coming back in person. This is case number.
Look at her. Ugh. 9 to 9.
I can't even see. Who is this?
This is to be Danielle Wilson, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Yes, this is case number 234469501. The people of the state of Michigan versus Danielle Wilson. The defendant is charged with one count of assault or assault and battery. And today is the day set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
They screenshot.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. Danielle Wilson. Ms. Wilson, ma'am, please unmute and please tell the judge your full name.
Where you at?
Danielle Jennifer Wilson.
Today is a day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
On behalf of Ms. Wilson, Your Honor, we would move for dismissal for the complainant's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter.
Judge, it's the first scheduling of the pretrial conference. I'm going to ask the court to adjourn the pretrial conference to give the complaining witness one more opportunity to appear. And Your Honor, for the court's information, the second defendant was scheduled for August 17th for an adjourned pretrial conference.
Who was the co-defendant on Wilson?
Miss Haley.
Oh, okay.
Under 830.
So did Ms. Stevenson, did you all represent Ms. Haley?
I have, my note indicates that Ms. Haley should be here as well. Just one second, Judge.
Both here. I already did Miss Haley. Ma'am, put your phone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just gonna
Okay.
text and stuff while we in court.
Oh my God. See, here it starts right here. Why are you picking up your phone texting? As if nobody can see you. Why are you picking up your phone texting while you're in court? It's attention deficit, I'm telling you. Something is wrong with people these days.
Okay, thank you for that information, Your Honor.
Look at the judge.
In that, and Ms. Haley was defendant number 2. Our normal practice is to request that the court appoint counsel for for subsequent defendants. So we usually take defendant number 1, Your Honor. So I will leave that to the court's discretion as to which of these defendants we should represent.
I was waiting to see, I was just waiting. I was wondering if Miss Wilson was gonna unmute herself and apologize to the court.
I'm
But
sorry. I just picked my phone up. I have an interview to be at. I'm not going to be able to make it. So,
and apparently you blaming that on me.
no, ma'am.
Well, your attitude sucks. You talking to me random. You talking to me like I'm on the street.
Right.
You talking to me like I ran into you in the neighborhood. You talking to me like I'm not Judge Lenise Bryant. So the fact that you scheduled an interview on the same day that you had court, that sounds like a poor choice and a bad decision. That sounds like a poor choice and a bad decision.
I did not
So
schedule
what
my.
you're not going to do is come into my courtroom and be disrespectful. That apology was, I guess I shouldn't have even mentioned it because it certainly wasn't sincere. So let me just help you with something. You can continue to come to my courtroom with a bad attitude, and it's only going to work out poorly for you. It's not going to work out poorly for me. It's only going to work out poorly for you. So
now this is the thing with this. You knew you had this court case coming up. You knew this, and yet you still scheduled an interview during the same time frame. And then you have the nerve to get upset that you can't get on this interview as if the judge did something. Like I said, these are adults making these decisions. Why would you schedule that at the same time? You don't know how long you're going to be in court. You don't know what time they're going to call you up. I would have just scheduled it for the next day or so. It's just ridiculous what people do these days and then try to blame somebody else like she's sitting like I'm the victim. Y'all interrupting my interview. I got to get this job. That's what she's thinking. Y'all keep me from, now she go tell everybody I couldn't even get the job because the judge wouldn't let me off, whatever. That's how they talk out here. But let's go. Let's see some more because I'm pretty sure this new type of Karen is going to say something else.
when one has court, then you have to understand that court could take, I'm not even going to continue because she is really on her way to contempt. She is really on her way to contempt. So let's go ahead and let her come in person.
There you go.
Okay. We're going to come in person.
Like she really upset that she couldn't do
So
that
the court is going to adjourn Ms. Wilson's pretrial conference to next week. She's going to come in person. I'm going to set the matter for 8:34. She's going to come in person on let's see. Today, oh, that's today. So we're going to come in person on Monday, July the 24th. And we're going to come at 8:34.
Your Honor.
24. At 8:34.
Nobody cares.
Failure to appear
got to say.
Is going to result in the bond being revoked, court issuing a capias, and the court is going to set the bond in the amount of $5,000 cash surety plus a GPS tether. Is there anything else for the record?
My mother has an appointment on Monday. She just had knee surgery and I have to drive her at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, well, I mean, we all have to make choices.
Did y'all catch the attitude when she said that? And I have to drive her. Not Monday, you won't. But instead of having an attitude, why didn't you just say, Judge, is there any way we can change this to a different date because I have to take my sick mother to the blah, blah, blah appointments? But no, you come back with, my mother has and I got to drive her. That ain't going to get it, people. Like I said, being kind, nice, gets you a long way. That's all I can tell you, people. Being nice and kind will get you a long way in life. All this attitude will keep you where you are. That's right at home.
Is there anything else for the record? Because we wouldn't be dealing with the mother surgery if you was respectful today. So if you didn't come on my court today with your stanky attitude, if you didn't come on my court today with your disrespectful disposition, if you didn't come on my court today with your rude behavior, then it wouldn't even be an issue about your mother's surgery. Wouldn't even be an issue about your mother's surgery. So you're rude and disrespectful, Miss Wilson. You're rude and disrespectful. And the fact that you're talking right now shows me how rude and disrespectful you are. You have no contriteness about yourself. You have no humility about yourself. You're simply rude and disrespectful to the court. But there's never going to be a day that I allow you to come to my job and be rude and disrespectful to me without consequence. You're rude. You're disrespectful.
Wow.
I didn't charge you with the crime. I didn't set your court date for today. I showed up for work. And when I got up this morning to show up for work, I didn't say, let me put on a robe so Miss Wilson can be rude and disrespectful.
Man, let me tell you, this judge does not play. And I can understand her being frustrated. Like I said, I watched maybe 5 of her cases this morning, and she had to go through this with each and every one of these ladies. Each and every one, she had to go this same type of conversation. These women showing up not ready, dressed inappropriately, having attitude, just you name it. These are grown women reacting this way. And each and every time, they turn around and play victim. Each and every time. So, what is going on out here? Why is it that the young women of today have a problem with authority? Because that's all it is. You bucking the system to authority. But you need to get past them to move on in life. So why would you sit there and buck the system or buck with the judge I don't even know why you mess with a judge. Because that's the one putting everything down. She had told you she's going to give you $5,000 bond, put on a tether. And you know, people, you have to pay monthly for those tethers. Like $200 something a month, like a rental fee. So I wouldn't want all that, man. I would go in court and be so damn nice. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Of course. I sure will. Damn all that. I'm getting up out of here. Y'all better learn to play the game. Look at her body language. Sitting there actually mad. Pouting like a little child.
Ms. Stevenson, I'm going to send Ms. Wilson back to the breakout room because if she say one more thing to me in her tone, she going to jail. So I'm gonna let her tell you about her mother. Because if she says one more thing to me in that tone, she's going to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There is an appropriate and respectful way to ask the court. If you turn your head from me one more time, I'm going to hold you in contempt.
Look at her. She can't stand it.
I promise
Yeah,
you.
do it.
I make a promise to you.
She can't get, oh, it's eating her up. Look at her.
We're going to take a recess. No, Miss Modrick, come on camera. I won't recess before I let you get discharged. Come on camera.
Didn't take long.
Here we go. All right, let me turn it on. All right.
Let's see if recess changed her mind about a few things.
Oh, Ms. Stevenson, are we ready to go back on the record with Ms. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor, if it please the court.
All right, I'll do Wilson and then Goodwin Jackson. And then did you get a chance to speak to Mr. McLean yet?
Not yet. I'll do that as soon as I finish with Ms. Wilson.
Okay. All right, we're back on the record then with case number 234469501, the People versus Danielle Wilson. Ms. Stevenson?
Janice Stevenson, again, appearing on behalf of Ms. Danielle Wilson. And Your Honor, we would ask that this matter, that if the court is not going to grant our motion to dismiss,
No.
we would ask that this matter be set for adjourned pretrial conference requiring the complainant's presence, along with the co-defendant, Ms. Sharniqua Haley, whose matter was heard this morning.
Now, this is the crazy thing. You guys come in here under the idea that we're going to get these charges dropped. And then you come in here with attitude and misbehavior and facial gestures and body language, all the up above, when you need the judge to be nice to the judge. Let's just be honest. You just need to be nice to the judge and say, try to get these charges dropped. But you come in here with attitude toward the judge, as if like you entitled, you demanding to drop these charges, and that's what it's going to be. But you'll see that's not how it works in court. Might work on the block or in your house or in your mother's house, probably, because you probably live at home with your mom. But that's how that works.
I apologize. You're asking me not to adjourn the matter to make have Ms. Wilson come in person, but to set it with the co-defendant?
Right.
I am, Your Honor. Yes, that is what I'm asking for, Your Honor. Ms. Wilson,
Why would I do that? Ms. Wilson was very rude and disrespectful.
for judicial economy, Your Honor, and I know that that's
I
not
don't
the
care
court's
about
highest
the-
concern.
It's not even my concern, period. Miss Wilson was rude, disrespectful, and it's not my concern, period.
And I
She
understand,
doesn't know
Judge.
how to come to court on Zoom. She needs to come in person.
And
And I-
she
Yeah.
Don't
definitely,
show her any courtesy. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's a courtesy.
she will be coming to court in person going forward.
Yeah, Zoom court has lost its appeal. Zoom court has lost its appeal. We're going to be coming back in person.
We're just asking it be the same day as the co-defendant. Ms. Wilson just has too many stressors in her life. And at this point, we'll have to continue to learn to properly direct whatever kind of excess energy she has. And that's just going to be a process. But I would ask at this point in that she's very, very, very upset at the entire situation, not the court itself, but at the case that brings her to court, and some other things that are going on in her life. But that doesn't have anything to do with me. It doesn't have anything to do with this court. It does not put Ms. Wilson in a position to improperly direct her frustrations. But in order for the case to keep moving, I would ask that we have adjourned pretrial conference the same day as Ms. Haley.
Okay, look. So what I'm getting from this is her behavior is basically because she having all these stressors in her life. You come to court defending yourself because you assaulted someone, but you was hoping to get the charges dropped, but you came in with an attitude with the judge, showed disrespect to the judge, improper just behavior all around, talking when she's trying to talk, but you're stressed. That's what I'm getting. You're stressed. It seems like you are the stressor. I can guarantee you stressing everybody that comes around you, because you couldn't even sit still and let this woman tell you anything. You got to watch people. You watch people long enough, you will know they can't sit still for nobody to tell them anything. They have a problem with authority. And that's what we're seeing in the neighborhood, the community, all around. You guys are having a lot of problem with authority. Your kids have a problem with authority, and they're getting it from you. This is a grown woman. All that body language and all this, can't sit still, looking to the sky, flipping her head up, putting the phone down, trying to do a interview while you're doing your court case, your Zoom court case. Unacceptable. That's what it is. You're an adult. Act like an adult. I don't know how hard it is to tell somebody that, but just act like an adult, a grown-ass woman. Can you do that? I hope she don't drop it. I hope she don't. No, make her ass come to court. I don't care if she got to walk. You need to show up, because you could have had it easy today. This young lady doing an outstanding job for you. She had it laid out for you. You messed it all up. Messed it up.
I'm going to deny your motion.
There you go.
Your request, but I will move the adjourn date till Tuesday, July the 25th.
And that's only because she liked that attorney. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, jury trial that day.
I'm going to move the date to Tuesday, July 25th at 8:34. Ms. Silman, you're going to send a notice to Ms. Carter that we need counsel appointed for Ms. Wilson, and let Ms. Carter know that the proceeding is in person. Let Ruth Carter know that the proceeding is in person. As I previously indicated, failure to appear will result in a warrant being issued and the KP is being set, the bond being set at $5,000 cash surety
Get there.
plus a GPS tether. Anything further?
Judge, is the court requiring the complaining witness's presence on Tuesday?
No.
Okay, nothing further from the people, Judge. Thank you.
We have nothing on behalf of Ms. Wilson. Thank the court very much.
Now, Ms. Ritter, that's just because I'm adjourning today's proceeding, so it'll proceed as though it was today.
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, so what do y'all think? This is a prime example how you F around and find out. You playing with a judge when it's your livelihood, but you're playing with the judge. You come in unprepared. Only thing you had to do was sit there and just say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, or yes, judge, no, judge. That is it. But you getting all this sassy attitude, all this body language. You brought all the hood attributes that you could think of into that courtroom and then sat there and tried to play the victim. This woman sat up there and said, you have a bunch of stressors that's causing your behavior to be like it is. That's what we say about kids. They didn't sleep well last night, so that's why they so cranky. She didn't get her baba last night. That's why she's acting so cranky. He must be sleepy. That's why he's sitting here fighting everybody. You see what I'm saying? All these little things, but just an adult talking. We got to get our stuff together, man. I ain't say we, you all need to get your stuff together. Because that behavior is spreading over into your kids. Then your kids going off to school, acting a doggone fool, wanting to fight teachers, don't want the teacher to ask them a question, can't do nothing with your kids. Because it coming from the parents. This a grown woman. Just imagine if she got kids at home. Kids probably act just like that. But we don't see no problem, do we? Until it is a problem. Well, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think of this video. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe, like, and share, and definitely hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. And it's your boy, and I'm up out of here. Court is adjourned. Peace.